Hey everyone, it's Nick with Us versus Herd. If it's your first time here and like the content, hit subscribe. If you want to get notifications when we go live Monday through Friday, 30 minutes before market open. Tap the bell below. And if you want to join the UVH fam, our community, links are below in the description to our Discord and our options trading group on Facebook. If you're just joining, say what up, say good morning. We have the S&Ps up 4, Dow's up 105, NASDAQ only up 13. Gold's up another 16 this morning. How we doing? What's going on? Keith, Jim, Carl, Manchild, Jack, how we doing this morning? What is going on? So we got quite a bit to cover this morning. A lot going on. The first thing, I guess the most important thing that happened over the weekend was that Trump signed executive orders for pandemic relief after, obviously, there was no deal. Last few weeks, there was no deal for the stimulus package. So he did extend the unemployment bonus of to 400 instead of 600 that they were getting before. Yo, Malt the Runner, Faiz, how you doing? If you're just joining us, say what up. Do me a favor, hit the like button. Let's go. Good morning. Wake up. Just pounding a little coffee this morning. How we doing, Mateus? So, before we get really into it, what was I gonna say? I do have to take off a few minutes early today, so I'm going to be ending the stream at probably right at market close or so. Normally I go into market close a little bit, but I got to take off. I got to go somewhere. So, yo, George, what's going on? If you're just joining, say what up. So, Trump signs executive orders. That's what's popping right now. Right now, the market's up a little bit. Qs are up. SPY's up to 335. Just overall in general. Now, a couple things that were also interesting here is over the weekend, it was said that Twitter is interested. As you can see here, Twitter is said to be interested in the U.S. operations of TikTok. According to multiple reports, Twitter would be competing with Microsoft, which I think is very interesting since Twitter is, if you think about Twitter and Facebook, how, not competitive Twitter is. I think if Twitter was as competitive as Facebook, they would be a much bigger company today. Twitter's really good. I use it every day. I love Twitter for what you can do. I love Twitter for what they stand for. And I just don't know if they have the amount of money to actually pull off an acquisition like this. Twitter popped up to 40 pre-market, and now it's back down to 38. It's still up, but I don't know. I don't know how they would even do it, but if Twitter pulls this off, at 40's resistance up in here, 39 and 40's up at resistance, it could really pop. But it's just, I think the news is going to be faded, like it's already being faded. I just don't see how Twitter has enough capital, and I know that they have the experience, but I don't know if they have I don't know if they could actually pull this off, So we'll see about that. Yo, Daniel Ring, what's going on? If you're just joining, say what up. Twitter is for the old people. It's good thing, because I'm old, bro. Kodak is taking a major hit this morning. Kodak, their $765 million government loan is being put on hold to investigate any wrongdoing by the SEC. So apparently what happened was a day before the earnings were announced, the CEO was, I don't know if he was given options or he bought a bunch of options, but anyways, bunch of options were bought by the management and looked really shady. And here we are. So they might not be getting the loan. I don't know. Who knows? Yo, Future Habits, what's going on, Rodney? Fazel, how you doing? How are we doing? So Kodak's been interesting. I thought it was going to kind of level out here around 14, but now they have that investigation, so it's probably going back down to a buck. If they don't get the loan, it's over. Maybe it'll turn out okay for them. I have no idea. You know, we do have quite a few earnings on deck here for this week. I don't know what you guys are trading. This morning was Marriott, Simon, SPG, Workhorse. They reported this morning, Royal Caribbean. I don't have positions on any of them. Clowin's ordered for 2,500 electric garbage trucks. I'll tell you, it's nice. RH buyers will still buy it. Yeah, I hope so, because for fun, I sold a covered call there, and now as you can see here, I'll kind of show you here. Let me try to pull this over. Hope so. I mean, luckily I have a covered call on it, so I'll make some money back. But this is getting slaughtered. I have 100 shares, and I was selling one covered call. Thankfully, I mean, I did get $170 in premium, but we're gonna have to figure that out. So, Godspeed, so sell some more calls. Yeah, I don't know if Daniel, I don't know if I really want to be in it if the government if it's going back down to a buck. I don't know if I really want to battle that. Might just exit, take my premiums and go somewhere else. I think that's probably the best option. Less stress, kind of move on. But maybe they'll pump it up again. Maybe Robinhood traders won't realize it's down and start pumping it. And I've seen that before. Like Robinhood users, I've seen them not understand the reverse stock split, and they pump the stock. The other thing was one thing I wanted to say regarding SPG. So they did report earnings. SPG, Simon Property Group, they were leveling out here around the 60s. It did pop up to 67 pre-market here due to earnings. Now, let me see if I could find that article. I don't know if I could find it right now. Let me see. Oh, here it is. So it was a Wall Street Journal exclusive over the weekend. Amazon and Simon Property Group are looking to turn Sears and JCPenney stores into fulfillment centers, which is pretty interesting. So they're looking to obviously make use of the space. So it could be a catalyst. If anyone trades SPG, it could be a catalyst for it to be moving up. Yo, Justin, what's going on? How we doing? Goldfish, good morning. So SPG, that could be a catalyst right now. If Amazon's looking to turn some of the malls into distribution, I think that would be crazy though. That would be crazy. Right now, things are coming down a little bit. SPY's coming down a little bit. Everything's just kind of been chilling all night, range bound between 334.50 and 335. Just kind of bounce around. Things are barely up though. So I don't know what things are going to happen. What's going to happen today? Thoughts on the president's orders? I don't know, man. It's hard to tell. How should I say this? It's hard to tell if he's I don't know if he's doing the orders. If it wasn't this close to the election, would he be signing those executive orders? I would say probably not. That's obviously my opinion. But if you're trading right now, or you're just starting, you've never traded through election, we're under 100 days until the election. The thing is, I do think this election season has been a lot easier than previous election seasons, because prior election seasons, you have a lot of rallies, you have a lot of polls, you have a lot of things going on. And right now, all that, the coronavirus is kind of taking over, and actually the presidential election is taking a back seat. So we're not having as much news. We are having some news about some analysts think Biden's going to win, or if this happens, Trump's going to win, or whatever's going to happen. It doesn't really matter, right? At this point, what matters is what's going to happen on election day, and then they have all this mail-in ballot stuff, and everyone's just getting confused. Everyone's not really paying attention, and there's no rallies. Trump had his rally, which was a bunch of bad press for. Biden's still sitting in his basement. We don't know what's going on, bro. Like, we're sitting here as the American people, we're just like, like what is going on? If you want something to blow your mind, I had a 4,000 shares of Top Stock ticker symbol, but Robinhood will not let me sell it now that it's gone up a little. Well, can you sell pre-market? Do you have Robinhood Gold? Robinhood Gold, you can sell pre-market. It'd be nice to fill some empty buildings in my town. So I don't know. I don't think anybody knows. I mean, I have no idea. What's gonna happen. No, but I don't think anybody knows what's gonna go happen. We're still waiting for Congress to make a deal. So it's all a mess, bro. It's all a mess. But what we can't control is seeing how we're gonna play this week. Workhorse. If you guys traded a Workhorse, it's been a stock that's been pumping pretty hard from $2 up to $2.20. I know it's been really popular within the UVH fam. It's been chilling around 16 to 15, and right now it did come down to. It looks like they just reported just a few minutes ago. Just came down to 15. It's kind of chilling, so we'll see what happens with it. But right now we're kind of a mixed board. Apple, just so you know, Apple had an upgrade. Being pumped up, closed at 444, it's up to 451. Apple had a nice little upgrade, hey guys, listen, we had a red day. We need to upgrade the stock. And we had a red day, so we bought some. But then Monday, let's upgrade the stock so it flies. We bought on the red day, so it's all good. Let's squeeze some shorts. Let's run Apple up another 30%. And the next red day, we'll buy some more, and we'll upgrade it again. It's gonna go to 500, easy. See, I could be an analyst. I could be an analyst. What's going on, Sarah? Yeah, Tesla also has been quiet. Tesla just been chilling. It came down to 1415, low 1400s. Right now it's 1445, so it's a little bit red pre-market. But it's been kind of hanging out just around 1400, and when it gets down to 1400, it pops up to the 1500. So we'll see what happens right now. It popped, came down to 1450, 1415, popped up to the 50s again. Now is it going to come back down, or are we going to push back up to the 1500? It likes that 1500 area. However, 1510, 1520 has been rejection area. So, the range is getting tight. You can kind of see the averages are moving up, so that's nice to see. It's definitely slowing down. Averages are moving up. Still bullish, but is it going to be here for a while, or what's going to happen? Joe, Sarah, what up? Mr. Morris, man, a lot of names in here we haven't seen for a while. Hope you're doing well. Is it because I titled "This Week Will Be Wild"? I do think this week is definitely going to be a bit crazy with the everything that's going on politically. We got some earnings. NIO has earnings as well tomorrow morning. This one's just been kind of chilling around 12 and 14, nice $2 range here. What happened to Facebook? So we'll see. All the stocks, all the social media stocks have been running. Even I think Snap was running. Yeah, Snap ran hot. So social media stocks in general are running hot due to the whole TikTok thing, and even Twitter. So Twitter got pumped this morning because of the TikTok news. Right now, everything's about TikTok. Microsoft, I don't know. It doesn't sound like Microsoft. They might get it, but they're just kind of chilling. Microsoft's been kind of disappointing in this whole thing. It's been it looks like Microsoft is a buy at 210 area. Right now it's at 211.50, so we'll see. It's been holding this 210 area rather nicely, getting pumped up to like to 215. So if you're looking for a $5 swing, looking like 210 is a nice area, up to 215, 212. You know, not going to be a huge mover, but I don't know what would happen if they say, oh, if Microsoft says, oh, we're not looking to acquire anymore. I don't know what's going to happen to Microsoft. If they said, no, we're not even worth the hassle. Because on top of that, on top of the TikTok deal, you have to be worried about the government. You have to deal with the government, and some companies may not want to do that. Maybe it's worth it to them. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Maybe it might be more like they might just try to like what Facebook was doing is like, okay, guys, like we don't want to buy TikTok. Let's just try to kill it, right? Let's roll out Instagram Reels. I mean, they did the same thing with Snapchat. Snapchat declined the buy offer from Facebook, so then Facebook went on the war saying, hey, if we can't buy you, we're going to destroy you, right? So then they went on to try to destroy Snapchat. Now, Snapchat is definitely nowhere as big as Facebook, and honestly, Snapchat probably would have been better with Facebook, but I mean, it's still a good stock. They just don't I just don't see like Snapchat people. Well, right now they're not investing the kind of money into Snapchat that they are in Facebook, because who does Snapchat target? Different ads than like if you're on Facebook and you're in your 40s or 50s, right? You're buying cars. You're able to take vacations. But people in their teens and 20s, what can they buy? They can't really buy a whole lot. They don't have a lot of buying power. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I think it's definitely interesting the way this is going to play out. Like if they try to kill TikTok, I mean, Instagram already rolled out Reels, Facebook rolled out Reels, try to take over that space. So it's looking like Facebook is not interested in TikTok, and they're just looking to do their own thing. I don't know. Yo, Ben, what is going on? If you're just joining in, say what up. Hit the like button. Glad to see you all here on a Monday morning. Let's get it popping. Tilray. Does anyone trade Tilray? Tilray has earnings. Yellow, blue, green. Chewy, what's up? Does anyone? I think Tilray. I mean, this thing is dead. What's premiums on this thing? That's not that high. I mean, it's relatively high, but not as high as that like it used to be. Man, people are holding. If you didn't exit this trade already, I mean, that's on you. You know, going from 300 down to 7, down to 2, that's on you. So just crazy. So I don't know. I sell $6 puts on Tilray. Are you gonna hold through earnings? Yeah, I mean, $6 puts right now for next week. The monthlies are going for 18 cents. You can buy this week they're going for 5 cents, 75 cents. Yeah, just crazy. JMIA. Yeah, a lot of people have been talking about this stock. Did they? Oh man, it pumped up to 20. Yeah, I mean, I thought that it looked pretty good here around the 16 mark. That's like people that held on to Kodak. Well, Kodak looked like a good trade due to the government loan, but now that loan is on hold mainly due to potential. It does look like it's to be true though. It looks like potential insider trading. But like, bro, how'd you do? Like, why would you insider trade? You know, people are gonna find out. I mean, this is highly publicized. If you're on the board of a public company and you're a CEO or whoever, CFO, you have to list what your holdings are in that company. Like, it's like no secret. I don't understand. Like, what were you thinking? What were you thinking, man? Like, you deserve to lose. You deserve to lose that. I mean, that's like. And how do you get to be CEO of a company? Well, I guess he got to be CEO of Kodak. So I guess maybe he was looking for a golden parachute, but now I don't know. He might be going away, but probably not because he's rich. So he'll probably just get a little slap on the wrist, have to pay. All right, well, you made $100 million. Here's a $10 million fine. I'll call it a day. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here. Enjoy your money. Maybe it's worth it to him. Maybe he's like, man, Kodak is bust. I need to fill my account. Let's do it. We'll get a little slap on the wrist. Make a bunch of money. Be all good. It'll be worth it. Kodak dropped to 850, now to 950. Will it drop back to 2? I don't know. If they don't get the loan, the only reason why Kodak moved was because of the government loan. And it's obviously, look how long. It's been down here at $1, $2 for forever. You can kind of see here. Like the whole thing, it's gone. It's gone. So, yes. Definitely. I think my daughter fell. So I don't know. She's 2. Kids running into things, kids get hurt. It's crazy that this mic, because they're like pretty far away. It's crazy that this mic can pick it up. But yeah, she probably got hurt. She's having a rough day. Yeah, it's Monday, guys. Like we gotta relax a little bit. Everyone's too serious on Monday. Everyone's just like, let's go. So yeah, she's 2, so it's gonna happen. But Hank, you're trading Jumia for earnings. They have earnings this week. We're also looking at. Oh my gosh. And she's really going. She's really laying in. Another stock on the move this morning. DocuSign. Johnny, I do. Yeah. Jumia might hold through earning. DocuSign, they sold off quite a bit last week. They went from $230 down to $199. I'm currently in a trade here looking for a potential rebound up to above 210 area. Looking at DocuSign, they popped down to the 200. They ripped back up a little bit, so we'll see what happens. She might be holding Kodak. I wouldn't buy that for her. But yeah, some other notable earnings this week. We got DraftKings, Smile Direct Club, Lyft. I don't think Lyft is probably responding to Uber. I don't think Lyft is going to obviously do as good as Uber because they don't have a food business, which I don't know why. I don't know why Lyft won't try to acquire some sort of food business. Let Grubhub go, DoorDash, anybody. Doesn't make any sense. Their travel's down. Their travel transportation transits down. What was Uber? Uber reported their transportation business was down like almost 80% or like 73%. Yeah, we need the YOLO boys. Robinhood YOLO boys need to come through DKNG. That's what we need. You think Amazon is a good entry? Well, let me talk about DKNG real quick before I talk about Amazon. But DKNG, I like this bounce here on 32. I do think it is. I in a position right now for it to run up to earnings, but we'll see. It's kind of moving real slow. But when it pops, as you can see, when it pops in this area, like it's been in this area a few times, it's popped. So I was looking for a ride up to like 38. 40 would be a gift, but hey, I'll take 38. Amazon. It's like Amazon. I think Amazon's always been a stock where you're like always like on the fence. I don't know where to get in. I don't know how to trade it. Because Amazon, let's go over the last 5 years. If you look at Amazon over the last 5 years here, right? When it went from 450 to basically 800 in a year. You're like, oh, I don't want to enter. Then it went from 850 to 1200 in a year. And you're like, I don't want to enter. And then it went from 1200 to 2000 in a year. You're like, I don't want to. So the best year to enter is any time. It's any time. You know? And then if you look at last year after having a 1, 2, 3, 4 year run, they had a nice consolidation year where it moved between 1,600 and 2,000, just kind of pinged back and forth. And then obviously with the coronas, we have a massive ramp. So this is a violent ramp up to the upside. However, it's warranted for the amount of businesses they're putting into business right now, and everyone's using Amazon. So, I don't know if the question is like purchasing long-term stock or just trading options, but Amazon, those dips seem massive, but you just kind of lay in. When it goes from 334 down to 3,000, you load up, you buy. Man, she's really going at it. Sorry, guys. I don't know what is going on. All right, markets open in 3 minutes. Anything you guys want to look at? Yeah, Amazon, unstoppable. AMD, let's look at some of the chip stocks. Some of the chip stocks they sold off. AMD sold off hard. I mean, on Friday, everything just sold off so hard. AMD came down to 83, popped back up to 84. It's currently at 85 right now. I mean, there's no consolidation on this thing. I thought maybe it could consolidate around here, but since we had such massive consolidation, it's currently a buy the dip stock. And with Intel on the sidelines, not pushing out their chips, I mean, AMD's a winner. So I would have liked it to come down to 78. I thought that it came down to 83. Thought maybe it could drop another few bucks, but it didn't happen on Friday. So we'll see what happens. Right now, I mean, the market's green, futures are green. Doesn't mean it's going to stay green. I mean, I think this week, for me, for instance, because there's kind of a mixed week. We have some earnings this week. We have a lot of politics going on right now. We have the stimulus bill. We have Trump signing the executive orders. The market's trying to digest all that. So I'm not going to be the first one just to I'm going to lay in a bunch of calls, but I'm not going to be on the sidelines either, just watching the market go right by me as we had a nice massive dip. So I'm in a couple trades already. Like I said, I'm in DocuSign, I'm in DKNG. So I'm just going to probably this morning, I'm probably just going to be watching, kind of seeing where things go and go from there. Yeah, Alibaba has earnings. Does Alibaba have earnings? Baidu has earnings. Thought Alibaba had earnings. Let's see here. Did they? Oh, August 13th. I guess they do. Guess we missed that on August 13th. Maybe it changed. Because we did push out the earnings calendar over the weekend on the impact report, but we had next week saying 13. I don't know. I'll talk to my people. We'll get to the bottom of it because I had it for next week. Next week we have a lot of retail, so we'll see. Baidu is this week. Well, we'll confirm. We'll confirm. I don't know. It could have changed. Maybe it's the same day as Baidu. That would make sense. It would make sense to be the same day as Baidu, which is the 13th, and they're saying it's the 13th here. That would totally make sense, but I don't know. Maybe they pushed it back to next week, and then well, we'll see. But yeah, Alibaba. I mean, all the Chinese stocks in general, I think it's going to be interesting. I mean, I like Alibaba down here in the 250s, but I don't know. I think that I want to try to stay away from Chinese stocks. Baba's 820. Yeah, we have a bunch of mixed messages. Our impact report saying it's the 20th. Thinkorswim saying it's the 13th. What does Tastyworks say? Tastyworks says it's the 20th. So Tastyworks, if you look here, Tastyworks saying the 20th. So maybe Thinkorswim's wrong. Maybe we're right. I don't know, but look into it. I mean, premium's not that rich right now. It's only like 70%. Maybe it changed. I don't know. they're always moving around the earnings, you know. Let's see what it does. Market's about to open here. Let's see what it do. Apple's at 450. Things are coming down a little bit now. All right, market's open. Like I said, I'm gonna take off a little early. I gotta take my kids somewhere. Let's try to see what we're gonna do about this cover call on. Let me try to buy back my cover call here on Kodak. My Kodak cover call is only 35 cents now, so like to get that money back and try to see what we're doing. All right, let's buy back. The cover call is only 25 cents now. Oh, let's try to get it back. Yeah, Kodak, what a mess. All right, gonna buy that back. I think I'm just gonna exit the whole thing. Did it sound? I don't think Robinhood really works that well. like why am I even trading on here? I don't even know if the order went through. Still showing my account. It just says order placed. Definitely a very slow process. Boys and girls, do not. And look at this. It says we attempted to cancel your order but haven't received confirmation back. This is why you don't trade. This is why you don't trade on Robinhood. That's why you don't trade on there, guys. Don't trade on Robinhood. Oh, it did cancel. But Kodak's moving up. So trying to get out of the order, but crazy. All right, guys, I gotta run though. It was a good stream. Thanks for tuning in. You guys all have an amazing day. Stay safe. Stay green. It's us versus herd.